and lows around 20. And we'll see a little sunshine tomorrow, along with a slight chance of snow. Expect highs of 32 and lows of 21. I'm Lisa Marie with your Beaver County weather.
On this Thursday, December 11th of 2025 at 9 minutes after 10, we've got a temperature of 28 degrees currently in Beaver County. That's a look at the news for now. I'm Noah Haswell on 99.3 FM, AM 1230 WBVP, 95.7 FM, and 1460 AM WMBA. Also streaming live around the world at beavercountyradio.com.
Rush Hour is just getting started on Beaver County Radio. It's time for Driving in the Fast Lane with Frank Sparks. It's the show that talks about what's happening in the news, locally, regionally, and nationally. There will be guests, and Noah Haswell will have the news at the top and bottom of each hour. And now, here is the host of the show, Frank Sparks.
Hey, good morning. It is Thursday morning, so you know what that means. It's going to be a fun day today. We're going to talk about some fun things. I think it's fun. We're going to talk about, I would say, two of man's favorite things. Number one, dogs. And number two, beverages of the alcoholic variety and snacks to go with those beverages. So, I mean, we're going to start out this morning. We're going to talk with Sandie Egley, who is the Beaver County Treasurer. And then we're also going to talk with Matt and Dave, who are the owners of JR's Beer Warehouse. That's the best of Beaver County today. So we're going to have fun with that. And we're also going to talk about the Jagaloon of the Day Award goes to a man in Florida. So we'll have that for you as well coming up. So with that being said, let's get started this morning. And let's say good morning to our Beaver County Treasurer, Sandie Egley. Good morning.
Good morning. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. It's been a while since I've got to do this with you.
It has been a while. Yeah. But I see you around all the time.
That's true.
So.
Yeah, we just don't get to chat on air too much.
Exactly.
So we just got to watch our P's and Q's now.
Now we do, yes.
So, Sandie, tell us a little bit about the Beaver County Treasurer's Office.
So the Treasurer's Office, our main function is we collect the Beaver County tax for property taxes. We collect about between 52 and 55 million a year. And that is used in our general fund for wages. We have the jail, CYS, aging, the sheriff, 911. I mean, all of those big functions, the courts, they all fall under the county. So that's what the property tax is for. It goes out every January. And in addition to that, we also sell the hunting, fishing, and dog licenses and small games of chance.
Wow. Sounds like you got a plethora of things going on.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We're busy.
Yeah. So when the money comes into the Treasurer's Office, you guys collect it, then where does it go from there?
We disperse it to the other agencies that spend the money to do what they need to do.
So you kind of make sure, besides Maria making sure everything's balanced, you kind of put everything in line to.
Yes, we transfer it over to. We have about 130 so banks accounts that we reconcile each month, and we move the money in between those.
So how many staff members do you have?
We have 6 admins, and then I have my first deputy, Pam, and Val is my second deputy, and they are fabulous. I mean, I couldn't do what I do without them, really. So,
and you are, which is kind of a rarity, you're daily in the office.
I am.
So you're there every day.
And evenings.
Evenings?
Right now, yeah. Yeah, it's dark when I leave, but I like what I do. Mm-hmm. I really love it, and hope I can continue.
So what led you to want to be the treasurer of Beaver County?
Well, my predecessor was retiring, and I knew that we were looking at a reassessment because I was a county commissioner at the time, and I knew that it would be a very difficult path in the next 10 years going through the reassessment because we had to change tax programs. We had to work with assessment because they got a new program, and it was a lot of rocky roads looking ahead, and I thought I should take that path. Yeah, that was best for the county, for me, and so I ran, and it's been good so far.
Now in your second term.
I am.
Yeah. So
middle of it.
Plus, you're the front line since you're the one collecting the taxes, you're the front line that when people come in grumbling about having to pay their taxes, you get to listen to that on top of it all.
We do. Mostly 99% of the time, everybody is understanding and pleasant. You get that 1% that is, we're the messenger. The county commissioners set the budget. They pass it. They'll be passing one in December 18th, I believe it is. Assessment tells me what the bill, and I send them out.
Okay. And you send those out, usually like February, March?
No, the first couple weeks of January.
Of January, really? That early?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So we're going to start printing the minute that they pass that budget on the 18th.
Okay.
We'll be starting to print the 2026.
I'm one of them ones. As soon as I get it in the mail, I just pay it and get it out of the way because you get the discount.
Exactly.
On it.
Yeah. 2%.
Yeah. Makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
Plus, who doesn't want to keep 2% in their pocket,
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. So what are some of the duties day to day that you do as the treasurer?
Make sure that the office is running smoothly, that we balance each day on the dot. We don't work in variations or abouts. We work precisely. And so I watch all of the banks. Right now, there's a lot of fraud happening out in the world. The banking world, you can tell by your credit cards. You have to really watch. Same thing with the banks. And that is really where I hover the most is watching the banks, staffing issues, day-to-day activities is where my kind of high-level overlook of the office.
So you're basically like a bank because I didn't realize you guys balanced your books every day.
We do.
So
we
make
do.
sure that everything's cohesive.
Right.
So that's pretty cool.
And in between, I like to make sure that I, talk with the public. I like to, the first couple weeks of taxes, I sit out in the lobby and collect them so that I can talk with people and just kind of get a feel for, what they think and make sure that I'm available. They know that I'm there and working, and if they have any issues or concerns, and it doesn't matter what it's about. It doesn't have to be about taxes. It can be just about, when does the ice arena open? You get those those off the wall things.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah. So that's kind of cool to see that you're out in the forefront of everything as well.
I am.
And then you're always at the commissioners' work sessions and meetings every month too.
Yeah.
So
every Wednesday, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, yeah. And this year, I'm going to do a little bit more outreach that I've never done before. In February, I'm going to be at Chippewa, the center at the mall, Potter, Ambridge, and North Swickley to collect taxes. So I'm going to the different municipalities in the corners of the county so that the people don't have to come into the courthouse. A lot of people like to pay by check, and I'll be collecting check only or money order, no cash.
So what are the ways you can pay your taxes?
So you can pay online, e-check, credit card, debit. You can come in and pay cash. You can send a check or money order.
Are there fees if you pay online or something?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I just said the check,
Yeah.
comes in and goes right back out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So how has the response been to people since the assessment's been done and everything? Are people still grumbling about it? Does everybody seem like they're taking it in stride? Or
yeah, I think for the most part, there's a third went up, third went down, third stayed the same. So, some people are happy, some people are not. And you're going to get that. And for the most part, this will be the second year that they haven't raised the tax. So it's been, dropping off the complaints a little bit.
I think they're a little divided on that, if I'm not mistaken, as well. Somebody wants to raise them a little bit and a couple others don't, and so on and so forth.
Right. Because they had to dip into the reserve fund, this year to make budget. So that's a little touchy when you do that, because we have a nice fund built up right now You don't like to dip into that unless you have to.
Well, and the assessments, I would imagine, didn't come back. I mean, you're not going to be right on the nose of what the assessments are going to be.
Right.
So, to me, personally, now would have been the time to make that adjustment if you're going to make it. But no, I'm not a commissioner, so it's not my job.
Neither am I.
That's their job to do that.
Yes,
so, right.
Exactly.
Right. So, but anyway, so we're going to take a short break. We're talking with Sandie Egley, Beaver County Treasurer. And when we come back from that break, we're going to talk about dog licenses.
Awesome.
All right.
This is Beaver County Treasurer Sandie Egley. From our office to your home, we wish you a very Merry Christmas and a happy, healthy New Year.
Beaver County dog owners, your dog has a secret. They've been telling everyone at the dog park that you forgot to buy their dog license. Let's fix that before the gossip spreads. Visit the Beaver County Treasurer's Department at beavercountypa.gov to purchase online or stop by our office. Sandie Egley and her team make everything fast and easy, and it'll instantly make you your dog's favorite human again. Make your pup proud. Get their dog license today. Price increases are determined by the PA Department of Agriculture. County Treasurer is not responsible for the regional dog warden.
Step through the gates of Beaver County's sweetest castle, where chocolate is handcrafted and enchantment fills the air. For more than a century, the family at Roseland Candy Castle has been creating confections fit for royalty. Rich, buttery caramels, velvety creams that melt like magic, and our legendary chocolate-covered pretzels, beloved across the land, whether you seek a treasure for yourself or a gift to share the joy. Every bite tells a tale of sweetness and tradition. Visit Roseland Candy Castle in New Brighton or order online at roselandcandy.com. Because at Roseland Candy Castle, every taste is a royal delight and every visit feels like a fairy tale.
The best of Beaver County is easy to discover. It's right here on your radio. Tune in Beaver County Radio or watch the best of Beaver County live on Facebook or YouTube video this and every Thursday from 11 to 11:30. The program is made possible by St. Barnabas. For over 3 years now, the show has been dedicated to shining light on the great things going on right here in your neighborhood and the people that are making it happen. This Thursday, enjoy conversation and insight from an intriguing lineup of guests who are creating excitement and having an impact right here in Beaver County. Your friends and neighbors at St. Barnabas are pleased to support the best of Beaver County. The radio broadcast will also be replayed each week from 11:30 to noon on Sundays on Beaver County Radio. Archived Best of Beaver County videos can be viewed on the WBVP WMBA Facebook page. It's your chance to encounter the best of Beaver County with host Mike Romai this Thursday starting at 11. For more information, visit beavercountyradio.com.
Patriot Home Care is now hiring caregivers. Are you a caring and compassionate individual looking for a reliable income with benefits? Then call Patriot Home Care today. Benefits include health insurance, life insurance, paid vacation after 1 year, and 1.5 times hourly pay for overtime plus holiday hours. Patriot Home Care employees provide personal care, conversation and companionship, medication reminders, light housekeeping and laundry, meal preparation, and errands. Start your career in home care today and call Patriot Home Care at 724-506-8911 or apply online at patriothomecare.org.
Sid and the kids are back, and you can hear all the Pittsburgh Penguins action right here on Beaver County Radio.
Retrieved by Tomasino, walking in, score! Sidney Crosby makes it a 2-goal lead.
Tune in all season long as new coach Dan Muse leads the Penguins on their quest for another Stanley Cup. Pens Hockey on Beaver County Radio is brought to you by St. Barnabas Health System, Falcone's Moon Township Ford, Beaver Super, and Beaver County Radio.
You're driving in the fast lane with Frank Sparks on 99.3 FM and 1230 WBVP. You can also stream live on beavercountyradio.com.
All right, we're back here on Beaver County Radio and visiting this morning with Beaver County Treasurer Sandie Egley, and we were talking a little bit about the Treasurer's Office, getting you a little familiar. If you do have any questions, you are welcome to call at 724-774-1888 and 843-1888. Before we talk about the dog license, each year you always have a contest that has to do with the dog license. Tell us about that.
We do. So in November, I post on Facebook, Show Me Your Dog. And the dog with the most likes is posted on our Beaver County website in prominently when you buy your dog license.
Okay.
And you get that honor. And this year was a little special. I made a short video about it because it really kind of touched me. So
Okay. Well, tell us about it.
yeah. So the dog that got the most likes belonged to Abby Opal, and her little looked like a Shih Tzu, adorable. Got the most likes, and so I called her, and she was real quiet, and I didn't know why until she said that Oceana had passed away in October. So, yeah, she cried a little bit, and yeah, I told her, I said, well, in honor of Oceana, I'm putting her on the website, and I'll buy her the #1 dog license this year. So she's going to stay there for the year, and
that's cool.
yeah, she was real good about it, and yeah, touched that her pup would be honored in that way. So
That's pretty cool.
yeah, it is cool. It is.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. So, all right, so let's talk a little bit about dog licenses. Dog licenses went on sale, what, December 1st?
December 1st for the 2026 period. So for some reason, the state decides that December is the first of the year. So
When do you actually need to have it by, if you're a dog owner?
you have until the 30th,
Okay.
31st of December.
December, okay.
That you should have it.
Well, they're
by.
screwed up, so I didn't know maybe if it meant
yeah.
December 1st, you have to have it by too.
No.
Right.
So, and the dog warden is pretty understanding. And if he knocks on your door and you don't have a dog license, chances are that they will say, well, I'm going to give you 2 days, 3 days, and when I come back, I'd like to see the dog license. And they do. So they're pretty understanding in that. They don't like to dish out fines, but they will.
Yeah.
And we have a dog warden here in the county that's very active. He will go to the dog parks and he'll be checking, and he does do some canvassing in different neighborhoods. We have a great relationship with him. He works very closely with the Humane Society as well.
So all dogs, no matter what, have to have a license?
All dogs.
Okay.
Yes.
I know some people keep their dogs in the house, and they're like, well, I keep my dog in the house.
Yeah.
but-
So if you adopt a dog, the earliest that you can adopt or purchase a dog is 8 weeks. By 3 months, if you adopt the dog, it has to have a license before it leaves that facility.
Oh, okay.
And if you have a dog in the house and it's 3 months old, you have to have a dog license after 3 months.
Huh, interesting. Okay. I haven't filled out my application yet this year, so
You better get it.
I better
in.
get going. Well, that's
Yeah,
usually
I'll
not
knock
my
on your door.
usually not my job, but
Okay.
so that's usually I seen it sitting there when I left this morning. And I said,
Yeah.
huh.
Yeah.
But yeah, so all right. So what are the license prices for dogs?
So, unfortunately, the state voted, Senator Elder Vogel spearheaded the campaign for Department of Ag.
Okay.
The Department of Agriculture is where the dog licenses reside in the government. There was a 3-year price increase from 24 up to 27. So this year they are $10.80 for the regular license and $8.80 for a disabled or senior citizen. Next year they'll go up another $1. So
What about if they're spayed or neutered?
that doesn't matter anymore.
Really?
They took that away.
Wow.
They took that away.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sure that wasn't very popular with people.
Yeah, it simplifies it for my office, and we
Right.
don't have to keep those documents on file. But with the lifetime license, the dog must have a chip or a tattoo to get the lifetime license.
So what's a lifetime license cost?
That is $52.80 for the regular and $36.80 for disabled and senior citizens.
How old's senior citizen? I'm just trying to find out for me. Are we there yet?
No, I believe it's 65.
Okay.
There's so many.
Right.
So small games of chance. There's a different age.
Okay.
There's a different age for bingo. There's
Right.
it seems like Wendy's. There's a different age. I mean, seriously, it's
Yeah,
all over. Can we just say 62?
Okay.
or something.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Just one age. you
Yeah,
know.
just give it
Yeah.
one age.
No, I do like the fact when I go to some local restaurants
Yeah.
and, they don't believe me that I'm 55, over 55, and I just laugh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Isn't that AARP is 55?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I started getting the mail.
The mail, the emails.
Yes.
You name
exactly.
it, we get it. So all right.
Exactly.
All
Yeah.
right, we're going to talk more with Sandie Egley, Beaver County Treasurer, after Noah Does News here on Beaver County Radio.
Are you a fan of the historic high school sports history that we have in Beaver County? Beaver County Radio and the Fry Transportation Group are proud to introduce Way Back When. Every Sunday night at 8 p.m., Beaver County Radio will rebroadcast a classic high school game in its entirety. You'll hear the call of famous Beaver County Radio sports broadcasters from the past and present as they take you way back when. Tune in this Sunday, November 23rd at 8 p.m. when we go way back to November 20th, 2015, and the Whippeal Class 3A semifinal. The Central Valley Warriors took on the Mars Planets to see who would advance to the finals and take on Thomas Jefferson. Bob Barrickman and Kerry Lacey had the call of this classic. Way Back When is presented by the Fry Transportation Group and brought to you by East Rochester and Tusca Shop and Save, the East Rochester True Value, Dr. C. Timothy Lipp, Beaver Falls Athletic Department, and Beaver County Radio.
If you own a company or a small business, you might have considered advertising on radio. It's smart because radio is still the most far-reaching media outlet today. WBVP and WMBA can get you results. Get more information at beavercountyradio.com.
Zillich excited for Cup opportunity. I'm Susie Armstrong. The story next on NASCAR Today.
Here comes Jesse Love. He'll win at Phoenix, and he'll become the 2025 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion.
Congratulations to Jesse Love and Richard Childress Racing on winning the 2025 NASCAR Xfinity Series championship.
The good Lord above just blessing me with all these great people around me. It's hard to not be confident when you got this group. My pit crew is unreal.
The NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series kicks off in February right here on the Motor Racing Network.
More than 200 members of Congress are standing up for AM radio listeners. The AM Radio for Every Vehicle Act will keep AM radio in cars because when cell and internet services are down, this free service could be your only lifeline. Text AM to 39179. Tell Congress to pass this critical legislation now.
Message and data rates may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may text STOP to stop.
This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Connor Zillich's rookie season in the NASCAR Xfinity Series reads like a movie script. The 19-year-old amassed 10 victories and fought back from injuries to nearly win the championship. As he prepares for his next adventure in the NASCAR Cup Series, the Trackhouse Racing driver shared his goals for 2026.
I just want to be a better driver in Phoenix in November than I was in Daytona in February, and if I can do that, then I'd be pretty happy because the Cup Series is tough. It's a whole different ball game. Everybody is really talented. All the teams are really good. It's just a different level. So it's going to take a little bit of time to figure it out, get used to it, but I'm just really excited for the opportunity.
I'm Susie Armstrong. This is NASCAR Today on the Motor Racing Network.
Hi, this is Mike Azadi, and I'm with Beaver County Sports. I'm wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Commissioner Jack Manning wishing everybody a very happy holiday and a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Beaver County Radio's news source. 99.3 FM, 1230 WBVP, and beavercountyradio.com. Here's Noah Haswell.
Good morning. On this Thursday, December 11th of 2025, we will have a complete Beaver County radio weather forecast after we take this look at news. 55-year-old Arthur Jack of Rochester, who received a warrant for his arrest after being accused of burglarizing some items from Grace Lutheran Church in Rochester on Sunday afternoon, has now been arrested. According to the Rochester Borough Police Department, Jack was taken into custody by the NYPD early yesterday morning. Investigators confirmed that his arrest came following a brief standoff along subway tracks. The NYPD stated that community members chased Jack to the D-Line train station in Brooklyn where he jumped onto the tracks. Jack will be extradited to Beaver County. The main topic discussed at the Beaver County Commissioners' work session yesterday morning at 10 a.m. at the Beaver County Courthouse in Beaver was when the Director and Recycling Coordinator of the Beaver County Department of Sustainability and Waste Management, Becca Neighbor, mentioned that 3 landfills missed a deadline for a disposal plan in Beaver County during the department head report of the session.
About a month ago, the county closed their request for proposals for landfills for disposal capacity for all of Beaver County's residents. And unfortunately, 3 landfills missed the deadline for getting in on Beaver County's plan. So that was some facilities associated with Republic Services, Bruner Disposal, and the backup facilities for waste management.
PennDOT crews will now be closing 1 lane on the I-376 Vanport Bridge as they install containment structures so steel workers can make repairs in the spring for about a month or so. According to PennDOT, there will be work in the westbound lanes daily from 7 a.m. until 3 p.m., and 1 lane eastbound will be closed from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The preparation work should be finished next month as long as the weather permits. According to a release in Beaver Falls yesterday from the Cornerstone of Beaver County, they will join Beaver County Continuum of Care and partner organizations in hosting this year's Homeless Persons Memorial Day ceremony on Thursday, December 18th at 5 p.m. at Uncommon Grounds Cafe in Aliquippa. That ceremony follows a homeless memorial proclamation which will be delivered at 10 a.m. by the Beaver County Commissioners at the Beaver County Courthouse in Beaver. The memorial will also honor those across the nation who have died while homeless. According to a release in Harrisburg yesterday from Pennsylvania State Representative Josh Kale announced that he will host 2 more in-person town halls in the 15th District to discuss issues impacting both the region and Pennsylvania. Kale will have his next town hall on Monday, December 15th from 5 to 6 p.m. at the Burgettstown Senior Center in Burgettstown, Pennsylvania. The final town hall that Kale will have this year will be on Thursday, December 18th from 5 to 6 p.m. at the Independence Township Beaver Community Center, 116 School Road, Aliquippa. Kale also noted that pizza will be served. The Allegheny Health Network Cancer Institute announced its 2026 Saturday cancer screening schedule yesterday, which is designed to empower patients with accessible, convenient, and vital tools for early prevention and detection. More information can be found on our website at beavercountyradio.com, and patients in Pittsburgh can call 412-359-6665 to make an appointment. And PennDOT District 11 announced that continuing tonight and tomorrow night, weather permitting, overnight closures in the southbound routes of the southbound Route 65 ramp to the southbound Fort Duquesne Bridge I-279 in the city of Pittsburgh will occur from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. each night. More information about this work and the detour route can be found on our website at beavercountyradio.com.
Here's the Beaver County forecast.
Today it'll be mostly cloudy and breezy with a chance of snow showers. Look for highs of 28 and lows around 20. And we'll see a little sunshine tomorrow along with a slight chance of snow. Expect highs of 32 and lows of 21. I'm Lisa Marie with your Beaver County weather.
On this Thursday, December 11th of 2025, at 37 minutes after 10, we've got a temperature of 29 degrees currently in Beaver County. That's a look at the news for now. I'm Noah Haswell on 99.3 FM, AM 1230 WBVP, 95.7 FM, and 1460 AM WMBA. Also streaming live around the world at beavercountyradio.com.
Hot coffee in the morning and Frank Sparks. Now you're in the fast lane. 99.3 FM, 1230 WBVP, and streaming live on beavercountyradio.com.
All right, we're back here on Beaver County Radio, visiting in hour number 1 today with Beaver County Commissioner. See, I knew I was going to do it because it's been so long since I've done it. Last time you were Commissioner, Beaver County Treasurer Sandie Egley. Last time you know, that's how long it's been.
Well, do you remember Gerard Mike?
Yes.
Who used be a behavioral health. Right. He said, once a commissioner, always a commissioner.
Well, see, there you go. Thanks, Mike. You bailed me out. So, all right, we do have somebody You make sure I turn on all the buttons. We do have somebody that's on the phone line. And if you have any questions for Sandie, you're welcome to call at 724-774-1888 or 843-1888. Good morning. You're on Beaver County Radio.
Well, good morning.
Hey, Deborah.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Now, don't you worry. This is a good thing, Frank. Good morning, Sandie.
Good morning. Thanks for calling in.
Well, you're welcome, and Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
This is Deborah. Hey, listen, I wanted to tell you something since you're talking about dog licenses and stuff, and I guess that you're doing a good job because I haven't heard nothing bad coming out of your office, so kudos to you doing a good job with your treasurer's position. So anyway, I'm going to give a compliment, and I'm going to be a little bit prejudiced at the same time, okay?
Perfect.
Go ahead. I wanted to tell you that, I live here in Beaver.
Okay.
And we have the best well-behaved dogs in Beaver.
That's awesome. So what kind of dogs do you have?
Well, I don't own a dog.
Okay.
So I love on everybody else's dog. I can't afford to own a dog, okay? I'll just be straight up about that. But I pet on other people's dogs. Well, of course, I'll say, hey, is your dog okay? Can I pet her? And some people will be saying, no, we rather not. And I'll say, okay. And sometimes wisdom will tell me, no, don't pet that one. But a lot of dogs I'll be able to pet. Like we have, for example, there's a guy that walks his dog. It's a female dog, and she is a pit bull. She's a pitty. Mm-hmm. And, I would watch sometimes pit bulls and parolees on TV, and I learned a lot from that program. So I thought, okay, I get to pet a pitty. And I'll tell you, she was so gentle, and she's so loving, but you don't put your hand in front of their face.
Right.
You kind of call them around underneath, and you let them sniff you. So I just wanted to say that. I wanted to say, the dogs around here for the most part are so... These owners here in Beaver, I don't know how they train their dogs, but I'll tell you what, they're doing a good job, and they're really, for the most part, there's a lot of dogs that are really well behaved in our town.
Well, that's good to know. I am one of them that walk their dog in Beaver. I live on 2nd Street, and I have a golden retriever, and we walk almost daily. We're down on River Road, and we go up by the cemetery, and her name is Lucille, and you can see her on Facebook most of the time. She's on Facebook a lot.
Did you name her after the song?
Lucille Ball. She's a redhead.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I thought you named her after the song Lucille.
No, she's a redhead.
Well, listen, I wanted to call and say that to you, something good, and I also wanted to say, Sandie, Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you and your
Happy New
family.
Year, and Merry Christmas to everyone down at the courthouse, and keep up the good work, all right?
Thanks for calling.
You're welcome, and God bless.
Same to you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Deborah. So we're talking dog licenses today, and we're talking dogs. So you have a golden retriever, huh?
I do.
Okay.
So we had 3. So I had 2 Chihuahuas that we had, they lived to be 20 years old. Chihuahuas live a long time.
I have Yorkie Poos. They do the same thing.
Yep. Yeah. So we lost both of them last month, a couple weeks apart.
I'm sorry to hear about that.
Yeah, it's tough. Whenever you lose, when you take the responsibility of having a dog, you know you're going to be heartbroken at one point. So that's part of it.
Yeah, and it's
part of it.
It sucks watching as they get older. I have one. I have a Yorkie Poo now. He's 16, going on 17, and he's now blind.
Yeah.
He now can't hear.
Blind. Yeah.
Yeah, he can't hear either. So it's kind of like just watching him go downhill kind of sucks.
It's hard. Yeah.
And you don't want to, make decisions for them, but
at some point it's it's time, and it's hard. It's hard to go through that at any time, but. That's so Lucille is adjusting. Okay. She really didn't even like the Chihuahuas, and they didn't like her, but they were there first. And my one Chihuahua I got in Lawrence County Humane Society, somebody had taken her there overnight and just tied her to the doorknob.
Oh, nice.
So
Nice.
They told me that story, and I'm like, yep, she's coming home with me.
She's coming home with me. Yeah, so our other one, he's a Cavachon.
What is that?
It's a Cavalier and a Bichon mixed.
Oh, okay.
Most gentle dog I've ever seen in my
Really?
life. Like, for the 8 years that Gabby's been on this planet, he has done nothing but take it.
Yeah.
And he just looks at her like, why are you doing this
Really?
to me? Yeah. Why are you doing this to me?
Yeah, exactly.
But you would never know that he's that. He was 2014 he was born, so he's 11. So you would never notice, you would never think he was that old.
Yeah.
Still looks like a young puppy, but like I said, the other one, but
yeah,
it sucks as a pet owner that, and you sometimes foster too, correct?
I do. So I foster for the Humane Society, and my area that we take the foster, it's kittens who usually have medical issues. Infections, cough, that kind of thing. So they can be anywhere from a few days old until they make weight at 1 pound. So we usually keep them between 4 to 6 weeks. And when they're little, that's every 2 hours they need fed. So it's a round the clock kind of thing. We take turns. It's like having a newborn.
You don't get attached?
No, actually, I don't, because I know that they're going to get adopted, and my job is to make sure that I get them to a home that's when they're healthy and ready.
Okay.
So, and if I keep on taking them, then who's going to foster?
True.
That leaves an empty spot at the Humane Society where nobody's there to foster. So
That's a good outlook.
Yeah, try to do my part. You know.
Well, we had another phone caller. They hung up.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. If you have any questions or anything, 724-774-1888, 843-1888. We're talking about dog licenses this morning. We're going to take a very short break, and we'll be back with more right after this.
Hi, this is J.D. Merkel from Solid Gold Saturday, wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yankee Trader, Saturday mornings from 10 to noon.
Freedom United Federal Credit Union proudly presents Yankee Trader.
Yankee Trader, buy, sell, or trade.
Yankee Trader is presented by Freedom United Federal Credit Union and in part by Rochester Paving and Seal Coating.
Tune into the Falcones Moon Township Ford Beaver County Radio 7th Annual Christmas Show, Friday, December 19th at 8 a.m. The show will feature Christmas songs from some of Beaver County's most talented artists, including Rocket Loves Blue, David Granati and Meeks, Better Think Twice, Ashley Marina, Dawn Savage, Joe Monroe, Tony Lang and Tony Barge, Carlina Rica and Valentina Powell, Keisha Lalama, J.D. Merkel, and Diane Brocious. We'll also have Morgan Gruber's new Christmas single and many other surprises along the way. Our version of the Miser Brothers, Frank Sparks and Scott Tatey, will be your hosts. The show will be on all aspects of Beaver County Radio, including video streaming on Facebook and YouTube. The 7th Annual Moon Township Ford Beaver County Radio Christmas Show is being brought to you by Al's Corner, St. Barnabas Health System, the Lindsay Theater, McClellan's Roofing, Town Square Restaurant, Big Swickley Creek Brewery, Sheffield Lanes, and Beaver County Radio. It's our way of wishing Beaver County a very Merry Christmas.
Listen to Beaver County Radio every Monday and Friday in the 11 o'clock hour for the Beaver County Humane Society's Pick of the Litter. We'll be highlighting one resident animal from the shelter that needs a loving home. Pick of the Litter is being brought to you each and every Monday and Friday by Tom Sipes Demolition, Nally Elias and Associates, Falcones Moon Township Ford, Freedom United Federal Credit Union, the Alvarez Hahn Funeral Home, J. Young Refuse, McGee Heating and Air Conditioning, and Beaver County Radio. Check out the Pick of the Litter on our website at beavercountyradio.com.
This is Commissioner Dan Camp from the Beaver County Courthouse. We'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy and Festival New Year.
Weekday mornings were meant to drive in the fast lane. It's Frank Sparks on Beaver County Radio.
We're back here on Beaver County Radio, visiting with Beaver County Commissioner. See, I did it again. Doggone it. I'm going to continue.
I'm not running.
Okay.
I'm not running for commissioner.
I know.
I'm not going to do
Beaver
it.
County Treasurer. I keep, it's just inbred. It's emboiled in my head. Because I remember the first day you come up to me and told me that you were going to run.
Yeah.
Where were we? We were at, I think we were at the opening of that hotel up in Monaca, remember? The long stay hotel.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Now that you say that, yeah.
Yeah, we were in the laundry room. We were in the laundry room together, Sandy.
You were as shocked as when you called me and told me that you were going to have a baby.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was floored.
Yeah.
Happy. Very happy.
Yeah, and guess what?
She's awesome.
Now she's going to be 8 in a couple weeks.
That's crazy. That's just
it's like yesterday.
Yeah.
My wife, I come in, my wife goes, Sandie Egley was just here. And I said, okay. She goes, why was she here? I said, because she's my friend and she was wanted to see our baby.
Yes.
I said, I think she just wanted to pick on me, to be honest with you. But,
yeah, I was really happy for you.
Yeah, well, you were happy it was me and not you. Come on.
Yes.
No, but that was
right.
cool. And at that time you were a commissioner, so she thought it was really, really nice that you came and saw
absolutely.
her and stuff. So yeah. So she had no idea
I've
who
known
you were
since
at first.
How long?
We had our lockers together in high school.
Exactly.
Right beside each other.
Yeah.
So. All right, so we're talking dog license. We got a few minutes left. Let's talk a little bit about dog licenses this year. Is the price this year, because I don't usually pay it, I just take care of this.
Yep.
Is it the same as last year, or did it go up from last year?
It went up from $8.70 to $10.80.
Okay.
This year, and next year it'll go up another $1, and then after that it should stay there for quite a few years.
No more spay or needing discount.
No, that's done. Yeah, and I did want to follow back up with the age of a senior citizen. It's 65. Thank you, Val, my second deputy, for texting me that information.
All right, so then we were talking dogs and cats, and you do some fostering, and the Beaver County Humane Society is very near and dear to you.
It is.
So each year you guys also take up a collection and donate money from different people that have donated money to the Humane Society. Tell us about that.
Right. So online, when you buy your dog license online, you can make a donation there. You can send in a check separate from the dog license payable to the Beaver County Humane Society. And we also have bowls outside each one of our admin's stations, and we collect cash. This past year, 2025, we collected $6,948.37.
That's awesome.
From the generosity of all the people from Beaver County. That's just applause to them. And we give that to them every month regularly, and I know that they're very grateful.
That's awesome. This is something that the Treasurer's Office has done for a long time, too.
Yes.
Which is pretty cool because it's always been very close-knit with the Humane Society.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
Yeah.
It helps. It helps.
I'm telling you. So, all right, so tax bills are coming out pretty soon.
Right.
When are you going to be able to start paying them? As soon as you get them?
As soon as you get them. Yeah.
Okay.
I believe it is the 13th of January is going to be the first day.
All right.
Yeah.
That's one of them bills. That's that Christmas present you don't look forward to.
I know. I'm sorry.
Santa Claus forgot. Oh, no, he didn't.
Well, that's
a lump of coal we all get.
Yeah.
So,
I didn't want to send them like at Christmas,
right. I get you.
That's like a blah.
I get you. So all right. Well,
yeah.
that's cool. So that'll be coming up middle of January. Everybody will start getting those bills, and then you can start paying them. And be nice to the Treasurer's Office.
Please be nice.
Yeah. If anybody needs to get information or anything, or has any questions about the dog license or anything like that, how can they do that?
Yeah. You need directions where to go to the assessment office, you can come in.
Okay.
My office is open, and we're helpful in every way. A lot of my girls, if somebody does it, we get a lot of older people that come in and they don't know where they're going. And and if you're not familiar with the courthouse, you get lost. It's like a maze. So sometimes, they'll just get up from their desk and take a walk with them to make sure that they get to where they need.
Okay.
My office is, I have a great group of people, and I'm very, very grateful for them.
I know at the desk, to get to yours, so that's how I always remembered yours, because I always had to go to, what's the one? Yours is there, and then...
And Tracy is my neighbor.
You start hanging a right, and there's on the hallway there.
Ron Alberti is first, and he is the recorder of deeds.
That's it.
And then the assessment and tax claim.
I used to do some stuff for my wife's bank. I used to have to deliver things for them, so I had to
for
take
the
it to
deeds.
Ron's. Yeah, so I had to take it there. But
Yeah.
So, okay. So you're the first one.
I
so as
am.
you hang down the hallway from if you're facing the desk to the right, but it'll be your left as you come in.
I'm the first office,
All
right.
Is there a phone number, something they can call if they have questions? Or
They can call 724-770-4540.
any information like on your website or anything?
Yeah, the Beaver County Courthouse website. There's a treasurer's office tab that you can go to. You can pay your dog license, county tax, get all the information for a small games of chance, bingo, hunting license, all the information that you need. And I also have a staff listing, and you can talk to each one of them if you want to direct dial them.
So, small games of chance, and we got a couple minutes. We'll talk about that real quick. Is that something everybody has to get, like if they're having a raffle or anything like that?
50-50, yes.
Really?
And yes, if you're at a baseball game, like in the summertime, and the kids come around, then 50-50, that takes a small games of chance.
Really?
And actually, you have to be 18 years of old to work the 50-50, but I think that,
So like car cruises and things like that,
Yeah.
you're supposed to have a license to do all that. So what about for lack of, I guess they call them Chinese auctions, lack of better terms. So,
Same thing.
I never knew that.
Same thing.
Huh,
Yep.
cool. So, all right. How can they get information about that if they need one or not?
On my website, or you can call my office. Yeah, you can print the application straight from the website and have it filled out. I have a list of everything that you need to complete it. So there's just different things that you have to have with that. It's you have to be a 501c3 nonprofit. Not just anybody can have a small games of chance. It has to be a nonprofit.
So we can't have the Frank and Sandie 50-50?
No, and make money.
Doggone it.
No,
Oh,
no.
man.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I need some money for Christmas presents.
No. United Way, Cornerstone, just the kind of things that those kind of agencies.
Gotcha. So, all right. Well, it's been fun. And
It's
if I
been
don't
fun.
see you,
Thank
make
you
sure
for
you
having me.
I appreciate you coming in. If I don't see you, make sure you have a Merry Christmas.
Same to you and your
All
family.
right. Same. All right. Coming up next, it is the best of Beaver County here on Beaver County Radio.